Today on Mr. Media, I'll talk to actress Margo Martindale, the 2010 Best Actress in a Drama Series Emmy winner for her performance in the FX series Justified. Stick around, there is no one quite like Margo working in TV today. This is Bob Andelman, and this is the Mr. Media Interview, brought to you today by the Stitcher app for mobile devices. Give it a test drive today at Stitcher.com/MRmedia, Mr. Media. I love this free radio app, and I think you will too. Stitcher.com/MRmedia. Mr. Media is recorded live before a studio audience of tough broads who you don't want as next-door neighbors in the new media capital of the world, St. Petersburg, Florida. Imagine stretching a rubber band between the index finger on one hand and the thumb on the other. Now visualize pulling your fingers as far apart as possible. Okay, that's it. Now keep pulling and pulling. Ow! Somebody always gets hurt when you do that. Now, that's what I pictured happening upstairs to Margo Martindale's character, Janice Trimble, in her new movie, Scalene. And that's just in the opening minutes. Martindale plays the mother of a brain-damaged teenage boy whose needs are making her life miserable and diminishing her in every possible way. She snaps like a rubber band as the movie begins, and it's all exposition from there. Now, besides Martindale, this indie film features a strong performance by Hanna Hall, who looks from certain angles, I thought, like a young Drew Barrymore. Also watching Scalene, I couldn't help but wish a nice romantic comedy on this talented actress, Margo. Or maybe a... Okay, so now you know she's here. Or maybe I thought maybe a buddy comedy, like with Kathy Bates, something like that.
Yes, I would love to do that.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
So joining me today, the secret is out, is Margo Martindale, who won the 2010 Emmy for Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series for her role on FX's Justified. You may also have seen her last season as a regular on the short-lived CBS series A Gifted Man, or more recently in an episode of the USA series Suits. And by the way, Scalene will be available on DVD and Blu-ray on July 31st. Margo Martindale, welcome to Mr. Media.
Thank you so much, Bob. I'm very happy to be here.
So, romantic comedy, you'd go for that, huh?
Oh, yes, I think that's a great idea.
Let's
very funny. And Kathy Bates and I are friends, so it'd be wonderful to do a buddy comedy or a buddy television series.
Ooh, see, there you
yes.
go. Make some calls. Make that happen for us.
Absolutely.
Well, so Scalene is this real, I mean, to me, I thought, psychological thriller. What drew you to it?
Well, I was on vacation with my daughter and husband. I can't remember. We were driving across. We were going to Mount Rushmore from New York City, and Zach Parker sent me that script, and I read it in the car. And my daughter read it, and we all thought it was really good. So I said yes. I mean, that's as simple as it is. It kind of kept me on the edge of my seat. I love a thriller, and I thought it was very, very well written. And I think Zach is extremely talented and has he. I mean, as I came to know when I did it, he really has his own vision. A lot of people aren't as clear as he is. He's very clear with what he wants to do.
Well, there's a lot of twists in there that you just don't see coming. There's, it's just, and I'm not going to mention them. I wanted to be very careful about that. But it's definitely, just when you think you see what's going on, you really don't. How do you get into the head of someone like Janice Trimble? Tell me that it takes a lot of work, by the way.
Well, actually, knowing how so many people have so many obstacles in their lives that, I mean, this is a woman who is doing all of this on her own, taking care of her son, who she loves dearly. And I think that just pushing that, huge thing up the hill, it just caused her to snap, as you've seen with other people in life. I can usually if I just put myself in that frame of mind, I can almost get to. I can, if the person's, I can get to that through my imagination.
Good. Just here.
I have a really wild imagination, so it helps.
Have you played many parts like along this line where, when it was over and all was said and done, you said, okay, that was a little more intense than I had in mind when I started this?
Have I played? No. Intense is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like intense. On stage, I've done it where it was overwhelming because you live it day in and day out every day. Film, you can let go at the end of the day. On stage, you kind of have to live it until the run is over.
I talked a couple months ago to an actor. His name is John. Does he pronounce it Grise? I think. Strangely, he played Uncle Rico in Napoleon Dynamite, but he also more recently had played this abusive father in this movie, and he said that it was like he was only in the part for a week, maybe a week and a half, an indie film, quick shoot, but he said that he couldn't wait to get this character out of his system, that it was just so abusive and angry and mean that it was just overwhelming to him. That it took a little while to really shake it off.
No, I don't seem to have that.
That's probably very healthy for you.
I think it probably. It's like acting in my backyard. Play acting. I enjoy it tremendously. I love acting.
Now, I mentioned in the introduction the good work of Hanna Hall opposite you, and I had figured while watching the movie, because she's a young girl and she's certainly playing young, that she was pretty new to the business. But I imagine my surprise when I saw that she played the young Jenny in Forrest Gump.
Oh, run, Forrest, run!
Yeah,
that's her. She's so talented. She's really, really talented girl. I thought her performance in Scalene was wonderful.
She really seemed to have a sense of who she was and what she was doing. It was very convincing.
Yeah, she's really smart as a whip. She's really, really good.
And to someone like that, okay, she's been in the business longer than I expected, but still, Margo Martindale's got this Emmy now for acting in a drama series, and a reputation for being a very strong actor. Did she have any hesitation? Did you notice that she was a little concerned about being opposite you in some very strong scenes?
I don't think so. I think she completely confident. Both she and Adam, very confident. I think we were all on equal playing ground.
I wish we could talk about the scene with her that changes the course of the movie, but it was just shocking. I found it absolutely shocking.
Shocking?
Absolutely. Shocking, yes.
I asked Zach, where did that come from in his brain?
Yeah, really. Did he have a good answer?
I can't remember. Isn't that terrible? I can't remember what he said. He might have read something in a newspaper that was similar to that, but that seems to ring a bell to me. It's something real, something in something that had happened.
Wow.
I think that's where he got that from.
I mean, I don't talk back to the screen very often, but as that started unfolding, I was going, no, don't do, no, no, please, God, don't, oh, God. Oh, my God. Anyway.
Oh, yes.
So, let me ask you this. I mentioned the Emmy for Justified. Has it changed your life and or career the way maybe you envisioned before something like that happens?
It really has, in a way that is, it's stepped things up quite a bit.
Better roles, better pay, I hope?
Better roles, better pay. Better roles, better pay. I'm actually negotiating on something right now that I'm just thrilled about. I can't really say until it's all finished, but it's great.
Okay. Do you make decisions about roles now relative to being Emmy Award winner, Margo Martindale?
You know what I can do now? I can say no way more than I could before. And I try not to, I'm trying not to repeat as much as possible. It's very different. I mean, I can say no, which is wonderful.
I imagine you walk into rooms now and you don't have to worry about not being noticed.
No, that's not true. Sometimes I go, what didn't they see me?
Really?
It can still happen. Yeah, it can still happen. Right. Don't ever get too big for your britches.
Well, that's probably a good thing, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
And I wanted to ask you, before we have to wrap up, about a role you have in an upcoming film. I think this is a TV movie, The Masters of Sex, about the sex researchers Masters and Johnson. What kind of film is it, and what can you tell us about your role?
Well, it's not. It's a series.
Oh, it's a series.
Showtime series.
Oh.
And it's I have very little to do in it. It's the same producers of Justified and A Gifted Man, so I did it because they asked me to.
Ah.
I have, a day. I do one day on the pilot.
Oh.
It's about Masters and Johnson.
Okay. So you're not in it on the ongoing basis?
Oh, no.
Too bad. So I guess
one day and done. That's right.
I got it. What else is coming up that you can tell us about that you're excited about?
Well, just these things that are looming I can't really talk about.
Okay.
But I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm really sorry.
All right.
And I'm looking forward to doing another television series, which is really, I love television. So, isn't that terrible? I just love television.
No,
it's wonderful. Consistency. I love having the family of a television series. It's a nice, really nice job.
Well, I know people, actors I've spoken to in the past have indicated that, they like it because you know where you're going to be from week to week, and it's steady. You can go home at night, and
all of that, all of the above. Yeah, truly, really, really not. It's nice. And Gifted Man. I mean, Justified. I shot in north of Santa Clarita, which was hard because I lived in New York. But Gifted Man was shot in New York, so we're very sad it's gone.
Yeah. Well, we talked before. Patrick Wilson being from St. Petersburg, where we're based, we're sorry to see him not working on that. But
please, he'll be working.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure you'll both
anything he wants to. He's about as great a guy as you can find.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
And actor.
That's
he just happens to be good looking. He is a great actor who happens to be really gorgeous.
I can't say I noticed, but I'll take your word for it.
Okay, thank you.
Well, folks, listen, Margo Martindale's latest film, Scalene, will be available on DVD and Blu-ray on July 31st, and you can take home a copy from great movie stores everywhere. Order it right now at a great price from MrMedia.com. Margo, are you online? Do you have a website? Do you do Twitter, Facebook, anything?
I don't. No, none of that.
Smart woman. Stick to your guns.
I don't. I'm getting too old to learn that. Can't do it.
Oh, I don't know about that, but yeah, you're probably right to take that stance.
Oh, well, they tried so desperately to get me to Twitter on A Gifted Man. Everybody, I just thought, I don't even understand it, so I'm not going to do it.
Fair enough. Well, Margo Martindale, thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Media, today. It was a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. I really do.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
All right, that was great. And then before we get we go away, can I just ask you something like, "Hi, this is actress Margo Martindale, and you're listening to Mr. Media," something like that.
Yes, you got it.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Now?
Yep.
Okay. Hi, this is actress Margo Martindale, and you're listening. Hi, this is actress Margo Martindale, and you're listening to Mr. Media.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much.
Thanks for your time and good luck.
Okay. Bye-bye. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You can see and hear almost 1,000 Mr. Media interviews by visiting our main site, mrmedia.com, mrmedia.com. Or check out the more than 200 video interviews on the Mr. Media radio site on YouTube. And I'd sure appreciate if you'd show some love for Mr. Media's advertisers, including Stitcher. Apple named Stitcher a top 5 news app of 2011. It's a free mobile app for your smartphone or tablet that lets you listen to your favorite shows and discover the best of news, entertainment, and sports on demand. You can listen whenever you want to more than 5,000 shows, get customized recommendations, and discover what your friends are listening to. My own list of Stitcher favorites is pretty eclectic. I start my day with an hour of MSNBC's Morning Joe with Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski. Then it's the latest 2-minute update from the Onion News Network. After that, I'll listen to WTF with Mark Maron, Here's the Thing with Alec Baldwin, HBO's Real Time with Bill Maher, and excerpts from E's Chelsea Lately and The Soup with Joel McHale. Also in regular rotation on my Stitcher playlist, the BS Report with ESPN's Bill Simmons, the TechCrunch headlines, and the Don Geronimo Show. The latest episodes of each show, whether originating from broadcasts, cable TV, radio syndication, or podcasts, are continuously updated. Stitcher is a free app for your iPhone, iPad, Kindle, Fire, BlackBerry, Droid, and more. And show your support of Mr. Media by getting, did I mention it's free? The app at stitcher.com/MrMedia. That's stitcher.com/MRmedia. Stitcher Smart Radio, the smarter way to listen to radio. We're also supported by Audible. Check out Audible's 30-day trial membership and download the audiobook version of the book everyone's been talking about, 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. Sign up for your free trial today at audible.com/radio. Again, audibletrial.com/radio. And finally, if you need a disc jockey for a wedding, bar mitzvah, corporate event, or just a big old party, please consider calling 1-800-DIAL-DJs, the party authority for all your party entertainment needs. You can call 1-800-DIAL-DJs or go to their website, 1-800-DIAL-DJs.com, and tell them Mr. Media sent you. And thanks for listening.
Hey y'all, this is Lauren Bowles. You know I play Holly, the new waitress at Merlotte's on HBO's True Blood, right? Alright, here's the deal. I'd rather spend all night with them damn bloodsuckers than another minute listening to that Mr. Media radio. No thanks.